it, okay? Because when I was doing the pledge yesterday, I was did I promise all these things? Wow. Okay, so let's do our pledge. I don't know if I should mute everybody, but maybe I shouldn't make it rowdy. So let's just do it wherever you are. Let's just say our pledge together. So 1, 2, go. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. So help me God. In fact, like I said, today is a special cell meeting. It's inauguration cell meeting. So some of you are wondering, why are we doing all these things? It's inauguration cell meeting. And when I was reading this yesterday, I was surprised. Because you know how we used to say this maybe when we're in secondary school, primary school, every day during assembly. But I listened to I heard the lyrics of the anthem, and I said, am I really doing all these things? You know, am I being faithful to my country? Am I being loyal to my country? Am I being honest to my country? Am I really serving my country with all my strength? Am I defending her unity? Or am I saying no Yoruba, no Igbo, no Hausa, no Muslim, no Christian, no? Am I defending her unity? Am I upholding her in honor and glory? Or am I going online? And when people are chatting bad about Nigeria, me too, I'm chatting and saying Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. Oh, this useless country, all this. And for me, when I see people saying very negative things, I just tell them, stop that. Don't call your country useless. Don't call your country terrible. Don't say things. Yes, you can state the facts of what is happening without being derogatory, without being stupid. You will never hear, I hope that this may be just for somebody. You will never hear an American, maybe now they're getting spoiled, but before you never hear an American say something bad about America. In fact, if you watch almost all the American movies, what do? They paint America like it's the best place after heaven. They make it look like America is such a wonderful country. America is this, their FBI, their police is very good. If you commit a crime, they will catch you. They are this, they are space. And for me, it was not until I started watching a particular channel, my favorite channel, when I hardly watch DSC, but when I watch it, is this crime channel, investigation channel, where they're always killing people and discovering who killed who, you know? So it's when I watched that channel, serial killers and all, and I realized that most people in the US, when crimes are committed, they don't catch the people. They don't catch the people. How many of us can, if you can relate, go to the comments and tell me yes. Most of the people, when crimes are committed, a lot of them, they don't catch them. And then on that channel, you will see how people will just come, wake up. Somebody will just wake up and say, today, I want to kill prostitutes. Just go and kill like 5, 6 prostitutes. They will not catch him until maybe the 7th one. Or somebody will say, I want to be killing black people today. Or I want to go and shoot up a school. Or I want to be targeting people that have blonde hair because my mother had blonde hair and she molested me as a child. Oh, I want to, everybody has guns. And when I was watching that channel, I was like, Nigeria is not that bad, though. At least, if somebody, you when last did we hear of serial killer? In Nigeria, if they kill somebody, it's ritualist or there's a purpose. I know that somebody will just wake up and say, I want to just be killing people, just for killing sake. You know? And it's all those things that made me now realize, and then obviously other countries and all, you will see things. And I realized that, yes, we have issues in Nigeria, but we're not that bad. You know, we at least, I don't know how to explain it for you to make sense, but some of you understand what I'm talking about. Yesterday, somebody said that Nigeria is one of the best countries to start a business. Any business you start in Nigeria, most likely it will progress. Why? Because there's a population. There are a lot of people. Should we talk about the taxing in Nigeria? Some countries you're working, you collect, some of you that are encashing 1 million, encashing 500K. In some countries, once you start encashing up to 200, 300K, the government takes 40 to 53% of your salary. What that means that if you encash 1 million, the government will take 530,000. I don't understand. I do not understand. Somebody will say, because they're providing facilities. Yeah, they are, but what it means that I'm working for you. You know, so I just came to charge us. Like I said, I'm going to teach us how to convert all these, the negative things and all that of feelings of today or positive whatever to good for our business. But I want this, let this be the last day where you insult your country or whatever. At least we're getting it right in the music industry, in the movie industry. There's so many celebrities who they just want to take pictures with Nigerian musicians. They want to just sing with Nigerian musicians. And once you sing with the Nigerian musician, you've blown. Things like that. So it's not all bad. It's not all bad. So what are we going to do today? We're going to pray for our country. Everybody we've said the national pledge, and that's an indirect prayer. Just when the cell meeting is over, go to wherever and just pray for your country. Say, God, in this country, Nigeria is going to favor me. Say, it doesn't matter who is the president or who is not president or whatever happens, whatever the economy is. If we're able to survive this regime that is handing over, if we were able to survive them, hey, God, oh God, if we were able to survive them, if you are still alive, you are listening to my voice, you did not die. You were not kidnapped. You were not killed. You did not go through what they call this train crash. All those things. If you are still alive here, just be thanking your God. And say, okay, whoever comes, the next president or whatever is going to be better for us. We're going to be the better for it. Just pray. Instead of speaking negative things into the air and propagating negative things and being sad and all that, just pray that this next government will favor me, to favor my business, to favor my household, to favor everything that concerns me. And like we say, when men say there's a casting down, we say there's a lifting up. I came to encourage us, and I hope that I'm shifting some, because some of you, some people are not in the summit meeting this morning because they are just not happy. 2/3 of the country is not happy. That's the truth. If we go by the voting, 1/3 wanted the president that is about to come. 1/3 wanted Peter Obi. 1/3 wanted Atiku. So 2/3 of the country is not happy, right? So I totally understand. I know some people are not even in some meeting because I'm not sure you don't understand. I'm sad, but like I said, life goes on. Life moves on. Okay. For those in Abuja, I already mentioned it on our Abuja group chat that we're not going to have physical presentation today. Because of security, some of the security messages we have gotten. What we're going to do is we'll do our everything for today will be shifted to tomorrow. Our QSG will be shifted to tomorrow. Anyway, Abuja people know what I'm talking about. But for those who are not on the Abuja group, I know. Let me just mention that here, okay? Awesome. Let's move. Like I said, this meeting, we have a lot of things to discuss. We'll probably finish by 9:30, so just get ready. How many of us are feeling better already? How many of us are feeling better already? Because I don't want to be the kind of leader that will just come and talk business. Meanwhile, I know that my people are going through things. And I understand because I'm a Nigerian too. So whatever sentiment anybody's having, I have that sentiment. And that's why I told Ray to make that flyer where I said we're praying for a new Nigeria. We're hoping for a new Nigeria. How many of us feel better? Because that's what I want us to feel. How many of us feel better? How many of us feel better? Awesome. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, is my screen still sharing? Okay, no, it's not. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to be celebrating our Kingsmen and our active partners. Okay. After that, I'm going to now come and teach us what we can do this season, this period concerning our business. Because inauguration is one day, but it's going to fester through the whole week. In fact, the whole of maybe half of June, we'll still be in the mood of festering, and then the first 90 days, and then all whatnot. So I'm going to teach us some practical things that we're going to do to make it to turn this for our favor. Some practical things that we're going to do that is going to move our business forward because of this. As entrepreneurs, I'm going to show you how to leverage on the current climate, how to leverage on the current political climate. Okay. Fantastic. So let me just celebrate our APs first. We we're not able to do it last week, so I don't want it to fester too long. Okay. So these are active partners, new active partners. And like I said, upper week, as we're raising active partners, Kingsmen should be raised. Somebody has 5 APs. What's stopping them from becoming Kingsmen? Okay. But anyway, let's celebrate APs, and then we're going to celebrate the Kingsmen as we move on. While we're doing this, please go and do your reminder calls. While we're doing this, go and do your reminder calls for your people to be in this meeting, because what I'm going to teach, after I finish celebrating APs, what I'm going to teach, anybody that is not here, well, you know that recording is not the same thing as being here live, okay? Like those who missed, I'm sure we're going to be up to 1,000 by the end of this meeting, but those who missed this first part of the meeting, they have missed a lot, okay? So let's celebrate the APs and the global champions. We have Alta Bulama, Inusa Sule, we have Adamu Usman, Halima Balaraba. We have Yusuf Badamasi, David Enyiche, Chinasa, Stefan, Sunday, Gifts Ihumwo, Ugochinyere. We have Mazidat Suleiman. We have Paul Marcos Magaji. We have Sani Isia Monday. Hola. We have Alta Bello Suleiman. We have God's Power Ugo. We have Jonas Ejim. We have Kenneth Kenechuku. We have Priscilla Chinyere Nwosu. We have Hawa Usman, Suleiman Musa. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Well done to the global champions, active partners. We have Team RM. We have Yusuf Abubakar Idris. We have Saifulahi Sani Bala. We have Nura Abdullahi. We have Zainab Sanusi. We have Hamza Muhammad. We have Salisu Husseini. We have Hajara Nasiha, and we have Anajara Hasia Hassan. Okay, so well done to the Team RM active partners. For Team PEC active partners, we have Gali Megamo Abdullahi. We have Kudirat Ibrahim. Okay. For the Empire Builders active partners, we have Ibekwe Chisom Miracle. We have Solomon Jana Amarachi. We have Ajibade Timothy Olusegun. We have Lenier Queen Achibong. We should have more than this. We should have more than this for the Empire Builders. For the elite champs, we have Shamsuddin Ali, Mohammed Idris, we have Usman Sani, we have Ibrahim Salisu, and we have Jamilu Abdullahi Dairu. As well, like I said, for this group, for elite champs, you guys used to fill 2 pages. We should have more than this, okay? We should have more than this. For the pace setters, we have Simon Ileojo Rejoice. Simon Ileojo Rejoice. For the Team D Eagles, we have Solomon Alex Nidu. Okay, some of you need to sit up. For the Diamond team, we have Gloria Akemere. We have Owar G, thank God. Olari Precious Emmanuel. We have Ifoma Ikbema Ikbe Amanam. Ifoma Ikbe Amanam. One thing that this business has done for me is I have learned to pronounce all the names. Isaac Chindo Helen, okay, well done. For Team Opulence, we have Nwode Obina Andrew. We have Esor Grace. We have Okafor Bakita Chisom. We have Adewale Adedeji Adeola. We have Siphon Sunday Okon. We have Akinwumi Kehinde Olumide. We have Mustafa Moyolua Ruth. We have Ajumo Taiwo Agnes. And we have Anye Keme Monday Amacha. For Circle of Champions, we have Okanke Ekbom Ofem. We have Ikechuku Ede. We have Goodness Ibiebara, that's the river's name. We have Dorcas. Sorry. We have Dorcas Unaka Lamba. We also have Uba Victoria. Maybe Esther forgot to add this. We have Uba Victoria. We have Rita Asona and Uba Victoria. For global pillars, we have Osho Bolahon Abe. We have Omaka Godwin Okoro. We have Eme Jennifer Chinyere. Okay. For Champions Empire. For Champions Empire, we have. Okay, someone said I should post the YouTube link. The YouTube link is on the AP group. Okay. The YouTube link is on the AP group. So please go and check. All the 3 AP groups in the World Creator Nation have the YouTube link. So just go there and get it. Okay. For Champions Empire, we have Rashid Nuhu, Abubakar Musa. We have Karimatu Abdullahi. We have Muhammad Yusuf. We have Aminu Usman. We have Aliu Yahaya. We have Sadi Abdullahi. We have Yusuf Musa. We have Faliya Sunday. We have Hawa Yahaya. We have Akarami Abdullahi. We have Muhammad Nuhu. We have Madia Usman. We have Fadimatu Adamu. We have Mommy Christopher. We have Umar Yahaya, okay? For the mega millionaires, we have Adeniro Oluwaseyi, we have Catherine Odo, we have Lucy Ayeba, and we have Andoka Othniel. Andoka Othniel, that's a nice name. For Soaring Eagles, we have George David, we have Adetope Olayinka, we have Adedigbe Sunday, and we have Akasonya Omonwumi. Okay? Awesome, 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 awesome. For the Royal Stars, we have Unameka Eze Ungu Grace. For the mega billionaires, we have Sunday Mercy, we have John Malai, and we have Benjamin Minguto. So those are two of our teammates in diaspora, two diaspora APs. For Eagles team, we have Benedicta Kelechi. We have for the rock stars, we have Jessica Gairubi. For Eagle Mind, we have Muhammad Abu Bakar. Okay. Awesome, 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 awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So these are the APs for the week. These are the APs for the week. Okay. Awesome, 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 awesome. Alrighty. So welcome. Congratulations to everybody who is an AP. Now, I know that for some people, this is your very first time of attending cell meeting. Starting with the Monday cell meeting, maybe you got started last week and you finish your week one assignments and you're here. Okay. What I'm going to say is that AP is short form of active partner. AP is active partners. And for it to become an active partner, we have emerging active partners. That's once somebody joins the business, made a full payment, and they've done their QSG and IPO, they are an emerging active partner. But how do you become an active partner? How do you go from just being an emerging to an active partner? Very simple. Once you have registered your first person, either through your business launch, your recommendation, your home launch, however you choose to register one person, it can be from questionnaires, but however your first downline comes, usually it should be one market actually from your home launch or third party. Once you've gotten that first sign up, what do? You apply to become an active partner because we need to have a database of all our active teammates, and we on the active teammates group, that's where we post serious things and all that. Okay. So once you apply, you're approved to be an active partner, then you'll be celebrated like this. Okay. So that's the first step. The next rank after active partner is what? Oldies, our oldies. Go to the comments and let me know. What is the next rank after active partner? What is the next rank? After active partner, what is the next rank? Because that's where I'm excited to go to right now. What is the next rank after active partners? Thank you. We have our Kingsmen. Right now, Kingsmen are the ones that give me joy. Kingsmen are the ones that they light up my fire. They're the ones that make me happy. This period, this inauguration period, it is just my Kingsmen that are making me happy. It's my Kingsmen that are making me excited. Anyway, so the first Kingsman we're going to call on today is Kingsman Jalal Tijani, okay, from the Global Champions. We have Muzam Aliyu, okay, they've been celebrated on the various groups, but now we're celebrating them at the bigger house. From the Elite Champs. We have Abdul Ganiyu Saludin, also from the Elite Champs. They all look beautiful. We have Sumaya Ismail Mohammed from the Global Champions. We have Kate Efyongo. I love this picture, Diamond Team. We have Mazidat Suleiman, Global Champions. We have Faith Achu Luka, Elite Champs. We have Najib Idris, Elite Champs. Hey, this division is hot too. This division is very, very, very hot. Okay. Najib Idris. We have Umar Farouk Enejo, Global Champions and Elite Champs. They are in the same division. It's like this is the division that is going to win that 1.5 million naira. But it's too early to judge. It's too early to judge, but from sometimes is the team that is winning first half. This team is winning first half, but let's see if the other divisions are going to come and catch up to them. Wealth creators, Global Champs, Umar Farouk Enejo. Okay. Awesome. Okay, guys, so we're going to jump right into today's training. So congrats to all the Kingsmen. If you're here, your number one goal this week, if you're not a Kingsman, is to become a Kingsman. Oh, I forgot Unstoppable Force Eagle Force AP, Alex Akporugo. Alex Akporugo AP, okay? Now, if you're here, your number one goal is to become a Kingsman. That is your first goal. That's your priority. That's what we are singing throughout this period. Become a Kingsman, raise other Kingsmen. That is it. Step 1, become an AP if you're not an AP yet. Step 2, raise other AP so you can become a Kingsman. Step 3, raise other Kingsmen 25 so you can qualify for a trip out of Nigeria. So you can go and breathe air that is not Nigerian air. You know what I'm talking about? Because people think that the air in Nigeria and the air outside is the same. It's not the same. Take it from me, it's not the same. Whenever I travel and I breathe air, it just feels better. And I come back and I face Nigeria. So for those of you that are saying, hey, Ambassador, what do? I want to travel. Some of you say, oh, Ambassador, I've been traveling. It's good. But it's a different case when you're traveling and somebody else is paying for your feeding, your tickets, your accommodation, your visa, your flexing. It's not the same thing as you spending your own money. Or some of you will say, Ambassador, you're even going to me. I've never traveled before. Ah, my dear. If you have never traveled out of the country before, hey God, and you've seen, first of all, you need to just go and do your passport in faith. You're already a Kingsman. You already have like 2 or 3 Kingsmen already, or you know you're going to need it. Just go and do your passport in faith. Have your passport as a point of contact. Let me tell you guys a funny story. Many years ago, when BlackBerry came out, I was crazy about BlackBerry, right? I was like, I want to buy a BlackBerry. But then I was like, where will I see money to buy BlackBerry? I was a student then in university. They don't even allow phones in my school. So where will I even see the money? And there's something that one of my uncles told me. He said, Kemi, they call me Kemi from my mother's side. He said, if you want to get a BlackBerry, go and buy a BlackBerry case. That's what he said. He said, go and buy BlackBerry case. I said, what do you mean? He said, yes, now, in faith, if you cannot afford a BlackBerry, buy a BlackBerry case and be looking at it and use the BlackBerry case as a point of contact for whenever your BlackBerry will come. I said, okay. I went and bought BlackBerry case. It was a red one. And guess what? In less than a month or some weeks after I bought the BlackBerry case, guess who had a BlackBerry? I had a BlackBerry, bold one. That was the big BlackBerry. Some of you, if you don't know what, if you're not around in the era of BlackBerry, then you are too young. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you're too young. There was a time, you see how people are rushing for iPhone and all that now. It's even small. There was a time that it was black. If you don't have a BlackBerry, where you tell somebody, give me your BB pin. How many of you remember? Give me your BlackBerry pin. Give me your BB pin. If you don't have BB pin, there's no hope for you. You know, that was then. Anyway, so what am I saying? For those who want to qualify for a trip, go and get your passport. Your passports as a point of contact. You're already a Kingsman. You already have 1 or 2 Kingsmen. Or you're not even a Kingsman yet, but you already have 5 APs. You're about to apply to become a Kingsman. You say, Ambassador, I'm doing my Kingsman. Do your Kingsman assignments while you're working towards raising Kingsmen under you, or you becoming a Kingsman and raising Kingsmen under you. Guess what? Do your SMO checklist assignment. Don't wait for when I become I'll do. No. Start doing your week 1 assignments. Start doing your week 2 assignments, your week 3 assignments. Finish it up quickly. It will give you knowledge. Are you following? As you're doing that, be getting your sign-ups, helping your teammates do home run. I've done all those trainings in the previous meetings, so I'm not even going to repeat myself today. But I'm just encouraging some of you. Are you following? Do all that. And then all the while you're looking at your passport as a point of contact. For me, I do that a lot. It's called the law of attraction. I just finished reading the book called The Secrets. Mind-blowing book. Okay. The Secret. And it talks about only focus on what you want to see. If some people are saying, the challenge, are you sure we can hit it? Tell them, please, this is your negativity. Keep it in your pocket. Don't you ever talk to me about that again. And you focus on it. You don't carry your mind with fill your mind with negative energy. You look at your passport, Father, this passport, they're going to stamp this passport. This year, I'm going to qualify for this trip. They will stamp this passport. I'm going to travel out of the country. Say it at the point. Some of you are saying, Ambassador, beg shift. It's not you I'm talking to. Those who I'm talking to, they know themselves and they understand the power of doing this. Are you following? Fantastic. So like I promised, what I'm going to teach us right now is how to turn this inauguration period, how to turn it into your favor as a business person. What you need to do. What are the specific things You need to know and understand this period so that your business will move forward. Okay, so that your business will move forward. Let me share my screen. So if you're ready for this, go to the comments and say, I am ready. Go to the comments and say, I am ready. Okay. If you're ready, go to the comments and say, I am ready. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So what are the things we're supposed to do post inauguration today, this week, next week, and throughout this period? In fact, first 60, 90 days, throughout this period of the Kingsman challenge and all of that. Please, I want everybody to have a pen and paper. Make sure you're writing, please. Very important. Make sure, because if you don't write, you probably forget what I'm going to say. So make sure you're writing. Okay. Number one is don't engage in unnecessary arguments. Don't engage in unnecessary arguments. Yesterday, somebody posted something on WhatsApp status. I saw what he posted. I just passed. You know when I just said, not today. I wanted to respond. I just passed. I just made a mental note, Ronke, you're not going to patronize that guy again. And I moved. There's no crowd, there's no fight. I just moved. Ronke, if that guy should come and meet you and ask you for urgent 2K, urgent 10K, urgent 5K, you remind him of that story that he posted. Move. I just moved. Don't engage in unnecessary arguments. Yesterday, I went to ShopRite. I was buying some things for the house and all that, and I saw some people talking, arguing politics. I just carried my face away. Don't engage in any unnecessary arguments. Don't be saying, hey, yes, my man is now the president. All of you, you may be chasing away your diamond. The person that will join your team and in 1 week he's supposed to become a Kingsman. You use your argument and chase that person away. Do not engage. You are an entrepreneur. You are a business person. Are you following? Have your views and all that, but don't engage in any unnecessary argument. Number two, understand that you control your own economy. If you understand that, you will not feel bad about one or two things. Understand that nobody has the power to control your own economy. And even if you're like, oh, Ambassador, thank God this is our president, and my uncle is the cousin to the new president that's coming, my brother. One thing I've learned with Nigerians is that you may think you have connection. Having connection before the person is president is one thing. Maintaining that connection after the person becomes president is a totally different thing. So if you are here and you want to quit the business because your person has entered power, so you want to go and collect one position, or your uncle or your friend or your wife or your husband will collect a position or whatever, my dear, hold on to this because you never know. Hey, in Nigeria, things will shock you. Most times people make arrangements before things, and then when power comes, arrangement changes. So understand that you control your own economy. You control your own economy. It doesn't matter what happens, you control your economy. And I'm so grateful that we are in a team like Benefit, where we have forward-thinking people, forward-thinking minds, people that are always thinking ahead of time, people are always thinking ahead of the issues and trends going on. Okay, so we're really blessed to be there. So you control your own economy. Number three, renew your commitments to the business. Renew your commitment to the business. What do I mean by that? Now is not a time to slack. Now is not a time to draw back or slow down. Now is not the time to say, let me see how things go. Now is the time to double up on your commitment, double up on your effort, double up on your activity, and say, this month of May, before I end the month, I'm going to earn XYZ. I am more committed. If I wasn't presenting before, I'm going to start presenting. If I used to present just once in 6 months, I'm going to make it once in a month. If I present once a month, I'm going to make it once a week. If it was once a week, I'm going to make it every day. Increase your commitment to the business. Tell yourself, my income in this business is going to increase. What I earned last year in May, I will not earn it this May. What I earned in April, I will not earn it in May. I'm going to earn more money in this May. Renew your commitment to your family, your commitment to your income, your commitment to the business. This period. If someone that is not committed that will be easily be distracted. That's the truth. If someone that is not committed, if you're committed to running the business, I know that and somebody is trying to bring political this and that, you're like, see, please, 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 have you traveled? You've traveled out before. Me, I'm not traveled. I want to travel, please. So don't distract me. After I qualify for this trip, you can come back and start telling me all your who is going to court, who is not going to court. Focus on my focus, please. Really focus on what I can control. You cannot control the Nigerian economy. You cannot control who is in power. You cannot control the Naira, but you can control whether you become a Kingsman or not. That's within your control. There's no excuse. Because if people are becoming Kingsmen, you cannot say you're not a Kingsman because of the economy. Does it make sense? Are you following? I'm trying to ginger you up so you can understand what your power. You have power. You may not be able to control the currency or the exchange rate of products or whatever, but you can control raising Kingsmen in your team. You can control raising APs in your team. You can control increasing the number of posts in your team. You can control your personal development. You can control the increased number of people in your cell meeting. You can control those things. Let us focus on what we can control and renew our commitment to the business. If you understand, go to the comments and say, I will renew my commitment quickly. Oh, I'm ready to be committed. I'm going to end moment. Fantastic. Quickly. I want to see your comments. You know me, I like interaction. I like physical meeting, but since we are not seeing physically, the one we are doing Zoom is only through the comment section. I will know that you're following me. Okay? Awesome. Even typing it is even a form of commitment. Typing it is a form of, so your upline will say, Tunde, you say you're renewing your commitment. Oh yeah, can we finally do that business launch? Chisom, you say you're renewing your commitment. Oh yeah, you say you start presenting. Oh yeah, come. Ahmed, you say you're going to open your office. Oh yeah, come. Let's apply for office. You start doing your thing. Why? Because you're renewing your commitment and you're writing it there. There's power in what you write down. There's power in what you write down and declare it to the world. Number 4, renew your commitment to becoming a Kingsman. Renew your commitment to becoming a Kingsman. That's number 4. I understand that we are running when we're currently in the phase of Kingsman Challenge. That's what we're doing right now. But I know that there are 1 or 2 people who are not as committed as they are supposed to be. Who are just, all this Kingsman thing. I beg, let me just run in business. How I'll be running this. No. Otinbok says, whenever he's in front of somebody that is making more money than him, and he wants their results, anytime the person is talking, he's writing. Anytime Boss Mike comes to my office and he's talking or saying something here, he's already used to me. I've brought out my book, I'm writing. Or I bring out my notepad or my phone. I have a pen. I use a notes. I have a pen. I start writing. Even though he's not doing training, he's just talking. He's even giving me gist about something that happened or whatever. Just in case he dropped something that I want to get. Why? Because I want to be like him. So if I'm writing those things down, imagine when he tells me, Ronke, do this, do that. I'll go and do it. Why? Because I want to get his results. Everybody here wants to have my results, or even more, or even at least half. You want to have the kind of results I have. You can overtake me, that's the truth. But it cannot happen if you're not doing what we are saying you should do. It can't happen. It's not possible. Let me give a practical example. You want to be, you say you want to be an F1 driver. Those people that's Formula 1, those people that do all those speed racing. Okay? You want to be an F1 driver, you want to be the best. And then number 1 is telling you, this is what you do, this is what you do, and you're disobeying him, and you want to be the best. It's not possible. Or let me use the one that just happened in Nigeria. Hilda Bachi. She just did the Guinness Book of Record, Coca-Cola and all. And then you that has not, you cannot even stand for 10 hours. When I say you, I'm talking to myself. I am also you. I can't stand for 10 hours and poop. I can't. But let's say you say you want to go and break the Guinness Book of Record. Who should you ask for advice? You call Hilda Bachi, okay, you did 4 days. Me, I want to do 5 days. Oh yeah, tell me what to do. If she's advising you and say, number 1, start doing physical training. Number 2, have a menu. Number 3, and you're telling her, please, I'm not interested. See, I've been cooking since my mother has 5 restaurants. My father is a chef. I know how to do it. You can't beat that record. If you're not committed to something, it will happen. Renew your commitment to becoming a Kingsman. If you're here, you do not have 5 APs yet. Tell yourself, this week will not pass you by. And how do you have 5 APs? You already have 5 downlines. If you have 5 downlines already, if you don't have 5 downlines, I'm coming to you. You already have 5 downlines. Is by ensuring that they all have one sign up each first. Okay, we're going to do business launch for you. And I'm going to teach you, because some of you may say, oh, Ambassador, I'm trying to do that with some of my downlines, but they are not answering me. They are not giving me green lights. I'm telling them to do A, they are doing B. Don't worry, I'm coming to that. That's the third part of my training. I'm coming there, okay? Okay, you have to do business launch. Okay, you're on. You already have people that want to join, but oh yeah, let's do follow up for you. But some of you, your teammates, to make them APs, it may not even be presentation. It may be follow up. It may be okay. Leader, I have like 5 people that want to join you, but they are telling me, I should go and make money first. Blah blah blah. Please, can you help me talk to them? It may be follow up that will help you create your APs. But if you're not committed, you are not going to be calling your sign-ups and saying, okay, how do I make sure you have a sign-up this week? I want you to become a Kingsman. I want you to become an AP. If you're not committed, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If you didn't invite throughout this weekend, or your teammates did not invite, meaning in your whole downline, in your whole team, there was no presentation that happened. Nobody, no prospect under your whole team saw a presentation this week. You did not invite, your downlines did not invite, it means you're not committed to becoming a Kingsman. So this morning, what are you going to do? You're going to renew that commitment. Renew your commitment to raising what? Other Kingsmen. Renew your commitment to what? Raising, you all become a Kingsman. Renew your commitment to what? Raising other kings. And I've already explained why. Now, I'm not saying you should raise Kingsmen just because you want to qualify for a trip. No. For me, the trip is the icing on the cake. Is icing on the cake. 3 major things are going to happen when you hit this challenge. Number 1, you're going to travel. That one is there. Even me, if Ambassador Mike should say he's doing trip challenge, he's doing challenge.Maybe he says you should raise, I don't know, whatever qualification he gives. Even me, that is your leader like this. Should I tell you the truth? Or I go run the challenge? Just like me, I'm looking for who will give me challenge. If Ambassador Mike should wake up now and say he's doing challenge for his G8 leaders, hey God, maybe I should go and tell him, boss, Alpha, any challenge for us. That's why this challenge, we actually included the team leads so they can also be happy as well and also qualify. If Boss Mike should just bring up any challenge like this, Ambassador Alpha, and I say, please, you should not call me. I'm running challenge. I want to qualify for a trip to Dubai or a trip to Santorini or wherever. Are you following? It's about commitments. It's about commitment. So the first thing, like I said, you're going to qualify for a trip. The next thing, which is very important, you're going to build momentum in your team. You're going to build momentum. For me, even if there's no trip, safe. The momentum is the most important thing. Trip is a one-time thing. Building momentum in your team. What do I mean by that? Do you know what will happen to your team when you have 25 Kingsmen on different legs? No. Let me just explain to you. Meaning that this leg has 5 APs. That leg has 10 APs. This leg has 20 APs. That leg. Do you know what it means? What it will do for your business? It will create a momentum that people will just be joined, because now you've created a culture in your team where people become Kingsmen, APs are raised. Once that momentum is built, it continues. Slow and steady doesn't win any race. Yesterday, I was playing cartoon for my daughter, and they were talking about how the hair, the tortoise and the hair is an animal that runs very fast. And how the tortoise was going slowly, then the hair was running fast, then the hair now stopped to sleep. Then, as the hair was sleeping, the tortoise now overtook it. They were now saying, slow and steady wins the race. And I wanted to go and change that channel, just that she's too small to understand some things now. I said, don't lie to my child, though. Which slow and steady wins which race? It doesn't win any race, please. See, I don't know who taught us that thing. I don't know who taught us that slow and steady wins the race. Maybe there's another connotation. If somebody is going fast, running fast, creating APs, if a particular division is running faster, they are creating more things, they are doing more things. It's not you, so you think the person will slow down for you. Once momentum starts in your team, you're moving fast. People are being raised, APs are being raised. There's no slow and steady there. Someone that is slow and steady can never overtake you. We already know that there's going to be top 20. Or some of us already know that. But let me be reminding us, because sometimes we forget. There's going to be top 20 La Buena Vida. this year. Top 20 La Buena Vida. And don't worry, people that are already in top 20, the GA leaders are not going to be part of it, okay? The GA leaders not. So don't say I cannot compete with Ambassador Kilechin. I cannot compete. Don't worry. The GA leaders not be part of it. So the sky is enough for everybody to fly in, right? There's going to be top 20 La Buena Vida. Do you think it is? And I've told some of you this. I've told you, look, how I know those who are going to enter that top 10 is those that have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of Kingsmen. Is that simple? Why? Because it means in different legs, different parts of their business, and not Kingsmen on one leg or just two legs. No. Remember, Ambassador Mike teaches us about working with 5 legs. That's the concept of the 36 Coach Challenge. Do we understand that? There's going to be top 20. Slow and steady will not win the race. Momentum needs to be built in your team. Somebody has 5 APs. They are less likely to quit the business. So whatever that strategy or whatever that you're thinking of adopting, let it tie towards the strategy of the team, which is what? Creating Kingsmen. Ambassador, I just joined though. Which one is Kingsmen again? I just registered last week. This is my first sale meeting. What am I going to do? How do I become a Kingsman? Talk less of raising other Kingsmen and qualify for a trip. Very simple. Do your business launch. Do your first business launch. There's going to be closed down at the end of the business. Some people are going to join the business. Those who do not join, go and do follow-up for them personally. Guy, I just started a new business. So if you open a new restaurant, will I not come and patronize you? Come and patronize me. Come and join my business. This business, I'm going to the top. So you better come and join me now. My mentor there, many people did not join her. Many people don't believe in her. Now, all our friends are trying to join her now. Come and join me now because I'm going to blow in this business. We know our friends. We know how to talk to them. Make sure you have a minimum of 5 or 6 of people that join your team. I'm talking to now those who say, Ambassador, I just registered. I don't have anybody, but I want to qualify for this thing. Are you following? So you get your first set of friends to register in the business. 5, 6. I'm saying 6 because in case one drops off, you have your 5 APs. So once they have registered, what are you going to do? Simple. Ensure that the same way you did your business launch, within the next 1 week or so, they do their own individual business launches. Are you following? The same leader that helped you do your business launch will also help them do their business launch, but you must be learning because after a while, you're going to take over because the goal is duplication. Are you following? So you have your 6 people that have joined the business. What are you going to do? You're doing your business launch on Tuesday, maybe Tuesday evening. You're doing your own on Saturday. Your own is on Sunday. Make sure that within a week, you have dates for all their business launches. The same thing that was done for you will also be done for them. And they also get their own individual signups. Once that happens, what happens to you? You have 5 APs. But taking it a step further, if they do what you did, you have 5 APs already, it means that you're already a Kingsman. All you have to do is do your week 1 to week 4 assignments. But taking it a step further, if they all did exactly what you did, and they all have their own 5, 5, or 6, do you know what will happen to you? You are very, very close to becoming what? A Kingsman. Why is that? Because your 5, not Kingsman, I mean raising other Kingsmen, because your 5 people you brought in personally to the business, or 6 people you brought in, already have their own 5, 5, 6. It means that they themselves already gradually becoming what? Kingsmen. What does that mean? You already have about 6 Kingsmen in your team, you, including your 5. So don't come and say, Ambassador, I'm new. This thing is not for me. Maybe when they do the next challenge. Hey, I was telling someone today, last week, after team training, I said, people are waiting for next challenge. Me, I'm just smiling. I'm just smiling because they will tell me who will pay for that next challenge. Anyway, if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, don't forget about it. Go and ask somebody what I mean. Not everything that they used to say. Okay? So even if you're brand new, with what I just explained, you can still hit the challenge. Why? Because we're not ending in May. We have the whole of June. The whole of June, plus these few days left in the month of May. Are we following? But you have to what? Be committed. You cannot achieve anything that you're not committed to achieving. If you're learning something, go to the comments and say, I'm learning quickly. I need to, okay? Fantastic. Now, renew your commitment to provide the best for your family, regardless of the government, regardless of the economy, regardless of the political climate, regardless of anything. Renew your commitment to your... I don't know about you, but I don't want to... They say if you do not come from a rich family must come from you. I'm sure we've seen that quote, and we say it. And some people say, oh, that person is doing well because their father left this for them, their mother left this for me. Look at me. Nothing was left for me. The one thing they gave me was education. And they encouraged me like crazy. Education and encouragement. And I'm here. Do we understand? Education, encouragement, and I'm here. You don't have anything. You don't say because they did not, my parents don't leave anything for me. I don't have inheritance. I don't have this. They did not send me to school abroad. That's why there's no excuse. You are now a parent. What are you going to leave for your children? Let me tell you why commitment is very important. Let me tell you why you need to commit. And if you're here and you're a man, listen, if you're a woman, it's for you, but this, what I'm about to say is for men. Just listen to me. If you're here, you're a man, you're a father. Let's say you're a father. And your child is currently, let's say, 2 years old. By the time this regime is done, if they do 8 years, your child is going to be 10 years old. 10. If you're here, you just got married, you're about to start having children. By the time this regime is done, this new regime is done, your child will be 8 years old. If you're here, your child is already 5 years old. By the time this regime is done, your child will be 13. I'm sure we understand the mathematics. If you are 40 years old today, if these people do 2 terms, your child will be, you will be 48. If you are 30 years old, by the time this regime is done, you will be 38. If you're 50, you'll be 58. I want us to understand it. So you must renew your commitment that despite whatever the government is saying, I will provide the best for my family regardless. The reason why people slow down is that they are not thinking. You see this thing I'm telling you, I've been thinking about it for the longest time. I say, God, my daughter is almost 3. Friends, pardon, she's going to be this. By the time a child is 10, 11 years old, their world view is already framed. So I'm going to create an economy for her. And the other wants to come. Do you understand that? 8 years will come and go, but what are you doing in that 8 years? How many countries will you travel to in that 8 years? How many houses will you build in that 8 years? Or will you keep on paying rent forever? Because people are going to succeed this period. Ensure you're among those succeeding. Renew your commitment to provide the best for your family. And how do you do that? The foundation is what? Hard work. Becoming a Kingsman, raising other Kingsmen. If you do this activity this period, it will permeate, as in you will reap the benefit for the longest time to come. Commit to hard work and not hard wishing. What we do most times is hard wishing. Instead of hard work. Oh, I wish Pastor Donke will just call me like this. I'm a Kingsman. Excuse me, uncle. How many APs do you have? Oh, I wish I would just travel. I'll just go to Jordan. I'll just go to Egypt, go to Seychelles. I'll just wake up from that hard wishing and turn it to hard work. Do we understand that? It's okay to wish and dream big, but after you do that, you must wake up. They say for your dreams to come true, you must first wake up and make them a reality. Commit to hard work. Are you doing your daily presentations? Are you doing your daily invitations? Are you doing your daily prospecting? Are you making friends every day? Are you sharing questionnaires daily? How many people in your team are seeing the business every day? Are you getting sign-ups daily? Very important. Because if the business says they can pay you daily, then you should be getting codes daily. Are you working hard? Are you saving? What are you doing? Don't get distracted and sucked into the season. Instead, see it with the eyes of a connector and use it to your advantage. See it with the eyes of a connector and use it what? To your advantage. Do we understand that? What do I mean by that? As I was preparing for this meeting, I was saying, come on. This one we're always talking about prospecting. This season will be a very good period to prospect somebody. But first of all, before I even show you what I want to show you, let me ask a question. When I say see this season, this inauguration season, this democracy period, this whole period in Nigeria and all, see it with the eyes of a connector. What do I mean? Go to the comments and tell me. Tell me some practical ways. I want to see those who are soaked in the business. What are some practical things practical ways you can see the business, see the current season with the eyes of a connector? What are some practical things you can do this period that will help your business move forward? Go to the comments and let me know. I'm looking for. There's some comments I'm looking for. Okay. Somebody says no sound. Hey, my people, please help me post what the person should do so that they can get sound. Somebody says home lunch. Okay. Making friends. Okay. Time to prospect more. Okay. Home lunch. That's good. That's good. Business lunch. One-on-one. Distribution of. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Who is calling me? Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I'm so sorry, guys. I put my phone. I didn't know it was ringing. Okay, prospecting, dress well and prospect, improve in areas of prospecting. Oh, making friends, also post. Oh, nobody's telling me what I want to hear. There's something I'm looking for. Yeah, prospecting, I agree, but so once I get closer to the new government, okay, that's one way. Okay, so they can use the business as empowerment. Aggressive growth. Oh, send a relief message to somebody. I love that. Send a relief message to people in order to make them friends. I love that. Well done. So you have friends that are obedient or friends that are articulated and you know they are not happy. Send them messages. I say, guy, how far are you there? I say, may I check on you? I just say, may I check on you today? Are you okay? Is everything all right? How your inauguration they go? Even if it's a prospect that has not been picking your call, you know, that this one can do more megaverse, but they are ignoring me. I know that the person was an articulated fan. This period, you chat them up. Guy, my dear articulated friend, how you dey? Now no win court case. How you dey? Are you okay? I say, man, I just check on you. My brother, is everything okay today? Are you following? The guy will answer you. He will answer you. See, I don't bet, I don't swear, but I can promise you he will answer you. It's true, my brother. How we go do now? Or you have someone that is a Tinubu fan. Guy, congratulations. Oh, congrats, my brother. You don't enter power. Oh, I hope say you go they send me 1 million every month because you don't enter power. Where we they wash them now? Where are we washing it? Where are we celebrating now? Your guy don't enter power. Where are we celebrating? You know? Or if it's an obedient fan, my brother, how far? You don't chop today. You don't chop yesterday. Are you okay? I say, man, check on you. So whoever the person is, use this period to prospect. That's the message. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for. Thank God, made me and posted something like what I'm looking for. Do we understand that? Use this opportunity. You see me, anything that's going on, I see it with the eyes of connector. That's how I see things. And that's how you should see things as a business person. Do we understand that? Whoever they are, please, if you understand it, go to the comments and say I understand. Whether they are articulated or they are obedient or they are ratified, you can use this period and prospect them massively. What I just taught you is a very sweet, non-intrusive entry point to start a conversation. So you can be like, this one where your guy don't enter power. Oh yeah, come and pay for megaverse too. And listen, I don't get money now. Come and pay for megaverse. We were saying election. Oh yeah, everything is over now. They've told, come and pay for megaverse. Come and pay for digiverse. People have money now. Oh yeah, come and get started. Come and get started so I can show you how to leverage on this new power that you have. Someone that is, let's say, obedient or articulated, guy, as na people no enter power, come and do this business now. I'm telling you now, so that this next 4 years go soft. This next 8 years go soft. Come and do it. You know, so anyway, whoever the person is, there is an angle you can come in. That's how to see. And some of you are going to get sign-ups today. Why? Because you are speaking to the person, you are speaking to their mind. You are speaking to their, as in what is bothering them, what is making them happy. You are speaking to them. I said, use it as a, I've already trained what I want to show you already, so it's fine. See, use it as a prospecting tool. You can send Happy Democracy Day and Happy Inauguration Day to your prospects. I've already explained how you can do it. So, Ambassador, and this is my prospect. I don't know whether they are articulated. I don't know whether they are obedient. I don't know whether they are ratified. Doesn't mean I cannot prospect them. No. Send them Happy Democracy Day, Happy Inauguration Day. Are we not doing democracy and inauguration? No, be so. You can even use that flyer I created. Some of you can even create your own flyer. That one I said, praying for a new Nigeria. You can use it or you can create your own. Okay, my mentor say I should wish you Happy Democracy Day. How things become a join, so you can be under our mentorship. This one way enter power. There are different ways, my people. Prospecting, follow-up is not that hard. It's just the angle. Don't be too serious sometimes when you're following up. Because it's when you're too serious. Hello, Mr. Tunde, you said you're going to register on the 12th, on the 29th of May. Today is 29th of May. Are you ready to make your... Yeah, you're too serious now. The person say, are you not aware of what's happening in the country? You are telling me I should come and make my payments. But if you come into this angle I've told you, people will just list around and say, guy, it's true. May I join this your business now? And you make person understand that throughout the last regime and all that, people were complaining that things we had in the country, but La Buena Vida was thriving. Our business was created, our group was created right in the heart of the last regime. That's when our business was created, our group. And we thrived. All those white cars, all those things, the Amazon, everything that happened inside during a hard economy. Hey, you use that to follow up, use that to prospect. Don't sit down and be saying, this period, I'm not happy. What would that, what would that, oh my God. Make money from this period, please, make money. Send to your prospects, send to your family members. Those your uncles, those your aunties. I know some of you, your family WhatsApp group was hot during this period. Oh yeah, if it has happened, everything has come down. Your social media contacts. Me today, I'm going to go after my devotion. I'm going to go and do serious social media. Inactive teammates, even your enemies, even those who you quarreled with because of during election period. Now you go and greet them, say congratulations. Guys, if you see, we are in the business of people. We are in the business of people. People is a people business. We're not talking to robots. We're talking to people. And people are emotional. People make decisions based on emotion. Then they how they say it? They now use logic to justify it. Yes. They make decisions based on emotion, then they use logic to justify it. Do we understand that? So these things I'm teaching you, if you put into practice, it will shock you. You get signed up today. Don't say, okay, ambassador, I'll do it tomorrow. Let me go and practice. There's no practice. I've already taught you what to do. Go and do it. A bad follow-up is better than no follow-up. A bad prospect is better than no prospecting. A bad presentation is better than no presentation. Use it as an opportunity to follow up what? Massively. It's an opportunity to follow up massively, my people. Oh, God. Okay? So that's it for that. Now, the next thing I want to say, like I told you, I already told you that this meeting is going to end by 9:30. So just stay. Okay? Now, yes, Rodney says that's true. Empathize with both sides and the divide. Take advantage of the situation and prospect on all sides. Fantastic. That's a good summary of what I said. Awesome. Now, so the last part of this training I want to do for us is, it's supposed to be a bigger training, but I'm going to just do it in the next 15 minutes. And I titled it, Speak Their Language. Speak their language. Speak their language. Now, when I say speak their language, what do I mean? Like I said earlier, I know there are some cases where, because now the era of raising Kingsmen, it's not just your efforts, you and your teammates' efforts. Okay? So if a recruiting machine, this period, and it's only recruiting you know how to do, this period will be a bit challenging for you. You have to learn how to duplicate. Now, you maybe speak to some of your teammates, raise APs, let me do your business turn for you, let me do your third-party recommendation calls for you, let's go and share questionnaires, and they are not answering you. And you're like, what kind of life is this? This person's already an AP. He's very close to Kingsman. I want to raise so you can become a Kingsman. Or this person already has 2 sign-ups. I want you to become an AP. They are not answering me. Why is that? Among other reasons, the main reason that you are not speaking the person's language. You are not speaking the person's language. Take, for example, I speak English, right? Or maybe you're not speaking their language. You're not. I speak English. Somebody comes and they start speaking Italian. Even if they're telling me, Ronke, I'm going to send you $1 million right now. Guinea. I will not collect the $1 million. Why? Because I don't understand Italian. If they speak English here, if they speak French, maybe I understand a bit. But Italian, I have no idea. Chinese, I have no idea. So It's not about what you are saying to, it's not about what you are saying to your teammates. It's how are you saying it? Because this raising Kingsmen is grassroots. You are going to the grassroots. You are going down now. They're not responding to you. Why? I'm going to give you number one reason. It is humanly impossible to be selfless. I want you to understand this. It is humanly impossible to be what? Selfless. As a matter of fact, human beings are inherently selfish. I like what one of the speakers, Ambassador said during the emerge. He said, "It is in your selfish interest to be selfless." That's the way he said it. So even in our business, even when you are being selfless, it's in your selfish interest. I don't know if you understand that. You know, when I wake up and say, okay, every day, every Monday, I'm going to put in my best and train my team. I'm going to be selfless. Like now, I'm sure some of you have noticed my voice is, I don't know what's going on with my voice, but I'm still giving energy. But guess what? It's in my selfish interest to be selfless in this business. As a mother, it's in your selfish interest for you to raise your child well, to be selfless and give your child everything you can. So how does this relate to prospects? Instead of telling a prospect, maybe you have a VIP prospect. Instead of telling them, sir, submit your list. So, and they are not submitting list. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they refuse to submit list. Or they finally submit list and say, don't contact them. Or contact them, but don't tell them I'm the one. And you know that you calling them without telling them the person who recommended them, it's almost lead to failure. You can tell him, sir, don't you want to empower people? Basically, money is not my problem. I just joined because I like what you people are doing and I had the money to join. Money is not my problem. So in that regard, you cannot be telling them about making money. No. What do? You speak their language. You tell them what to make them selfish. You can say, okay, sir, there are people around you that are always asking you for money. There are people that are always telling you, oh, we need money, and you're always helping them. End of the month now, your list of helping people is long. I understand, because I'm also in that category most times. You know? Instead of doing that, why not you empower them? Why don't you show them a business that they can do that they'll start making money from and they will not disturb you again for money? Instead of sending 20K, 30K, 40K, 100K, 200K, 5K, and all that. Sir, do you know that with this business, you can just register all of them, settle them, hand them over to us, we'll train them, pick them up, and they can start doing their business. So that tomorrow, if they come and ask you for money, you tell them, but I started a business for you. Have you gone to meet them? So we can take the burden of people coming to meet for money. We can take it off you. Just join the business and register your phone on that name. What are you doing? You are speaking their what? Language. For a VIP prospect, you are speaking their language. You are hitting them where it hurts. And they are more likely to join the business and register people. Or now they are registered, get people to join the business. Is at that point they'll now remember, oh, yes, I have names I can give. Do we understand that? That's for that angle. You have a downline who you know this person, they have rich, their contact list is rich. Meaning that they have influence. They have people that have the capacity to pay. But the person is just not, they are just dragging their feet and all that. Telling them, do business on. They say, no. Tunde, do you know why you have to do business lunch? You complained to me last week that your child is on holiday and you are scared of paying school fees, how you pay school fees. You complained to me that you need to do fibroid surgery for your wife and that your salary is just 110,000 and you know that salary cannot do it for you. Today, are you aware that if you do your business launch and we have people that can join with multiple accounts, are you aware that surgery of 200, 300K, it can be solved after your business launch? At that point, Tunde is no longer seeing it as business launch. Tunde is seeing it as surgery money. He will invite massively, you come and do the launch for him, and you to keep to your promise. Do we understand that? You have to speak people's language. Speak their selfish language. Don't say, I want you to come for training, No. Come for training so that your teammates will know you're coming and they'll respect you and they'll also come. As they come, they'll be more productive, you'll make more money. Now the person understands they are not coming for training just because of you. They are coming because they want their teammates to see them coming and they can train them and they'll make more money. Everything must boil down to what is in it for me. When you're talking to your teammates, how will it benefit this person? How will it benefit this person? Do we understand that? So as we go on creating Kingsmen, creating APs and all that, the one thing we must do is, instead of just speaking about how it will benefit us and all, or what we want them to do, no, they are adults. This is adult education. This is adulthood. Are you following? It's with adults. Nobody's prospecting a child. We're all adults. Raise 100 Kingsmen. Why? Because you know that as you raise 100 Kingsmen, you will qualify for a trip and you can also travel. So that you will not raise people, you raise few and then they will travel, you will not travel. No. That is for your own interest. Do we understand that? It's for your own interest. Become an AP. Why must you become an AP? Because you know, if you don't become an AP on the group chat that you are on, the EAP group chat, nothing good is being posted there. No good information will be passed there. EAPs are not regarded as anything. Why? Because they are not active. They're not active. They're not active. Go to a country like maybe say US, for example. If there's any issue or anything happening, they will first handle their citizens first. It's not the visitors that will handle. Their citizens will be handled first, then visitors can be handled later. It must be an AP. Everybody has where the shoe is pinching them. Everybody has what's doing. Everybody has some people they may want to be awarded and all that. About that. If they see you and this person, all of you registered the business together, and all of them have been called as AP, only you. Don't you want to be called as well? You want to be left behind? All your colleagues will be called as Kingsman, only you. Don't you want to be called as Kingsman as well? You must do what? Understand that human beings are selfish. So you must say things that will appeal to their interest. That is the only way you get people to do what you want them to do for their own interest. Do we understand that? That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do in this era of raising Kingsmen. And I'm going to end with where I stopped. You must commit to doing all these things. One thing I would advise people to do is go through this training. I don't know whether I should break it into chunks or so. Maybe I'll obviously we have the link so you can always access the beginning to the end, but I'll try and break away the training parts. I know. Please listen to it, especially that prospecting part. Listen to it over and over and over again. You've gone through the participants, you know your teammates who are not in the cell meeting. Tell them, why were you not in the cell meeting? What happened? They'll give their reason. That wasn't happened because I wasn't there because of this, because of that. Okay, this and this and this are the things that we learned. Play the video for them. So that way everybody is going on the same momentum, on the same frequency. If it means you even showing it during your individual team trainings or cell meetings or what, do that. But make sure everybody knows this period, the election period, this is what we're going to be doing. Okay? Awesome. All right, guys, we've come to the end of today's meeting. I hope that we've learned a lot. I want us to do two things. Number one, you go to your individual group chats when we are done and post what you learned. Oh, I learned this in cell meeting today. I learned this, I learned that, I learned that. Also, please commit to not missing cell meeting this week. Please don't miss cell meeting for your own good. One reason why I stayed in the business despite when things were not working for me was because I was attending trainings. I have never missed a training in my life that I qualified to be, and I can keep on saying it with my full chest. If I qualify to be there, I will be there. Even me that gives cell meeting material, I still enter cell meeting. I'm sure you guys see me in your cell meeting sometimes. I enter this cell meeting, stay for 30 minutes. In fact, there are some I enter, they're so sweet, I stay for the whole day. I still attend cell meetings. Even the ones that I'm not handling myself, I still attend. I can tell you, oh, this is your cell meeting. Some of my teammates are surprised. And I ask them, how come you have so number today? What happened? Are we going forward? Are we going backward? Don't miss cell meetings, guys, please. Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, we've come to the end of today's meeting. I hope that we learned a lot of things, but more importantly, I hope that we feel better, and I hope that we are going to practicalize all these things that we learned. Learning is not enough. No matter how powerful the training is, it is not useful except you put it into practice. Today, So what are two things you're doing today? Number one, you're prospecting and you're following up through what I showed you, using this season as a prospecting tool and not the other way around. And also number two, you're going to be speaking to your APs, those who you want to become APs, become Kingsmen and all, in their own selfish interests. That's what you're going to do, not for your own. Okay? Awesome. Okay, guys. Have a lovely day. And like I said earlier, happy Democracy Day. Happy inauguration to all of us as Nigerians. And those of you that are not Nigerians, I don't know what to wish you. Happy Monday to you all. I love you all. Have a fantastic day. God bless you. Bye-bye.